All right, guys, moving on. So thank you for the past teams. Now we're moving into something quite different. Something, I would say in many ways, even more invisible and intangible than air pollution. Because as you all know, right now we live in a world where we're all online. And what that means is that what you say online, the photos you put online, they can be seen by anyone. And I'm sure that you have all read or seen about someone innocently tweeting something and ruining their career. Or a company putting out a marketing campaign without thinking about everything and ruining their whole business. So our next team has decided to look at that problem, and they have developed a solution that might help. Team Uncancelled.
Hi everyone, today I'd like to introduce you to the app Uncancelled. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Today, every public figure and corporations are expected to respond to hot topics at all times. As Malaysian Air 370 plunged into the ocean, the actor Jason Biggs tweeted, "Anyone want to buy my Malaysian Airlines frequent flyer mouse?" The backlash immediately follows, and he soon had to delete the tweet and apologize. So how can we detect controversy before it's out in the public? So we define controversy as hot topic, which is in red, plus toxic language, which is in blue, equates controversy. The state, Black people in the following is the hot topic. And then we have crime, gangs, unwanted pregnancies, fault as a toxic language. So we look at Wikipedia, the top edit pages, as a source for detecting hot topics. So the top 100 monthly Wikipedia edit pages has, in the past 4 years, has been edited more than 2.6 million times. In the past 4 months, we can see the familiar example of the 2020 Kanye West presidential campaign, COVID-19, George Floyd protest, as well as the Capitol Hill autonomous zone. So as promising as this data set looks, there's still a lot of noise in this data set. So we can see on the left, there are some of our top 100 most common words in our data set. We have final, second, high, which is useless for our purpose. But death, cartel, suicide, liberty are hot topics. So after dropping some of the noises, we still got about 2,700 Wikipedia pages. And we first tried with the LDA model to try to cluster the topics by itself, where we got pretty poor results with about 61% accuracy. So we start hand labeling the data with the category ranging from entertainment, politics, pandemic, to terrorism. I hope you care about those. So in terms of detecting toxicity, we look at the controversial subreddits. Reddit is a public debate forum which involves a lot of kind of political discussion, and debates often gets heated if not completely toxic. And some of the following example, we have John F. Kennedy, Bush, Bitcoin's hot topics, and vote for a naked woman removed from office, Ponzi scheme as toxic words. So there's about 20,000 Reddit comments in our data, and they're labeled from the range of toxic, obscene to its insult. And thanks to Kaggle, they're all labeled, so we are able to train a model on it to predict toxicity. On that note, let's welcome our app, Uncancelled. So I don't know if you guys remember the infamous Roseanne tweet that got her canceled. Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of Apes had a baby. So whilst our model is detecting this tweet, let's go back to our earlier example that the state has failed Black people. Yeah, it's not like Black people have any agency of their own to stay in school, the best student, abstain from crime, gangs, unwanted pregnancy, etc. It's all the state's fault. And our model is able to detect the tweet. The top topics are people, unwanted pregnancies, gangs, failed, and we're on the hot topics of politics. And highest toxic category is the comments being toxic. And now we can go back to Roseanne's tweets, and our model is able to, again, we're talking about hot topic politics, and the top topics are Muslim baby apes. So on the last note, we can sit here, talk about how we can spend more time getting more data, training a better model, but also want to talk about the limitations of our methodology. So with our earlier example, yes, Malaysian Airlines is a hot topic. The language he used here is very neutral. So for our methodology, it will be very difficult, if not completely impossible, to detect this controversy. So for the future reference, we want to not only look at hot topic plus toxicity, we also want to look at the relationship between hot topic and the timing of the post for further to detect controversy better. And then last, I'd like to thank my teammates, Tian Ray and Corey, who's sitting over there. And they have been helping a lot. It's been a really difficult process. And for a healthier discussion forum, please scan the code, use Alipay, and try our app. Thank you.